Hello, everyone, and welcome to Western Hills High School for the site of the 41st District Tournament Final. I'm Clint Goins, and joining me is Tate Hyatt.
Hi.
And we'll try to bring you the call to the best of our ability. We're just about ready to start here. Tate, these two teams, they met back in September, I think.
It was September 29th, yes. And Great Crossings handily defeated Western Hills 3-0 on September 29th. But that was a month ago almost. So we'll see how it goes for Western Hills tonight.
Yes, so we're about ready for the starting lineups here for both teams. So I'll let you talk about Great Crossing first. I think that will be the team that we're going to look at first.
All right, our Great Crossings team actually has 3 players who have already committed to play college ball. We have number 16, Ryan Thomas, number 18, Reagan McLean, and number 37, Kristen Yarber.
Yes, but oddly enough, their kill leader is not one of those 3. She's a junior.
Well, she is only a junior, so.
That's true. So we're going to have the national anthem here. So we will step aside, and we'll be back in about a minute and a half. You're watching the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
The people of Frankfort are ready for growth in our community. We need strong leaders who can help bring real changes to our city. Kyle Thompson is ready for the challenge. He's a strong supporter of law enforcement and wants to provide proper funding for our police and emergency services to reduce crime rates. Kyle also plans to work in cooperation with the county to revitalize our parks. It is important to provide for the well-being of all of our Frankfort families. Kyle is ready to take on all of this and more. Make your voice heard and vote Kyle Thompson for City Commission.
So when you think about a banking relationship, you want someone who's going to be there with you in good times and particularly in bad times. And when we think about traditional bank, that's the kind of partnership and family member we're looking for. They have the same values we have, they care for their people, and they want you to do well. My name is Heedley Bell, and I am the managing partner of Mill Ridge Farm.
Welcome back, folks. We're here at Western Hills High School. We're going through the starting lineups here for Great Crossing. And the announcer is talking really fast, and I can't hear him really well, and so I'm not going to try to tell you who they are at this point in time, nor will we try to do Western Hills either. But when they get on the court, we'll let you know who they are.
I can tell you that they'll be running a 6-2 with 2 setters, Annie Pearson and Tegan Fieser, for Great Crossings.
And Great Crossings coach is Ivan Ivetic.
Yes, Adam Ivetic.
Adam Ivetic. Well, I knew I'd screw up part of the name. The Wolverines, of course, are coached by Scott Hudson, but they run a 5-1.
Yes, with their setter being Nikki Schaus.
And Nikki Schaus, obviously being their setter, leads the team in assists with 533, which is more assists than the Great Crossing setters combined. So, but in their earlier meeting, Great Crossing beat Western Hills in 3.
Yes,
easily.
quite handily.
So looks like we are just about ready to go here. And now we can, as they separate, I can tell you for Western Hills, for the Western Hills starters, we're going to have Lexi Taylor. She's their libero, wearing the green shirt there. Number 6 is Olivia Barker. Olivia is a sophomore. Lexi is a senior. We're going to have number 12, which is Gracie Singleton. We also have 23, Nikki Schau. She's the setter. 27, Allie Dick. And 17, Fernanda Fuentes. Now for the Great Crossing side, we've got number 16, which is Ryan Thomas. I believe she's the one that's already committed to Arkansas State, I think. We have number 3, their setter, one of the 2 setters, Annie Pearson. When she's in the back row, she'll be their setter. Number 17, Morgan Kaba. She's the libero, wearing the white shirt. And we have number 18, that's Reagan McLean. She is committed to Marshall. And who else we have out there? I think that's a number 20 and a 21. Grace Booker, yes, Grace Booker. She leads the team in kills. And 21 is Jasmine Kuntz. So, Nikki Schaus will start us off serving. Nikki Schaus, a senior, one of 3 seniors. Unfortunately, the 3rd senior, besides Nikki and Lexi, is Alexa Barker, and she has not played all year because she got a knee injury, and she's been out the entire season. Very unfortunate. We got our first sub into the game. This is Tegan Feeser, who is quite the server. And she's also the other setter. That's a tight pass, and we're going to have I don't know if somebody was in the net, or I didn't see the ball go down, but it's over a back row attack. Okay. And again, the Wolverines out of system. They go to Kuntz, and we got somebody into the net for Western Hills, and that's going to be another point for Great Crossing.
Feeser still with the serve, and after the serve comes up to set.
Taylor makes a nice pass, and Allie Dick with the swing, but it's dug up. Dick again, and this time she gets it in. So now we're going to have Fuentes coming back to serve for the Lady Wolverines. And double hit. Calling hands on Feeser. Bump set this time. That's kind of a free ball, but West Hills doesn't do much with it. Dick again.
Another good
dug
swing.
Up by Kaba. And the Wolverines get it over.
Good hustle on that play.
Feeser takes it over on 2.
Another bump set by Schaus. Ah.
And that's out. It'll be Great Crossing now, serving. Reagan McLean will do the honors. We're here in set 1 of this best 3 out of 5. And I did not see the call that Steve Spradlin made. My computer screen was blocking me, so regardless, Hills gets the point. This is Schaefer, I believe, coming in to serve. She replaced Allie Dick. Cabo with the pass, Feaser with the set, and they're going to call her hands again.
Yeah, another double hit there for Great Crossings.
Lady Warhawks having a little bit of trouble here getting into the... Oh, nice serve
right,
there
got an ace.
by Schaefer. Gives Hills the lead. McLean. And under the net. It's going to be Thomas.
Thomas just couldn't quite get there and went under the net as she was trying to tip it over.
That set was tight, wasn't it?
It was very tight.
And I think Coach Izvetic is going to call a timeout with the Hills leading 7-4 here in set 1. We'll take a break with them. We'll be back here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
So when you think about a banking relationship, you want someone who's going to be there with you in good times and particularly in bad times. And when we think about traditional bank, that's the kind of partnership and family member we're looking for. They have the same values we have, they care for their people, and they want you to do well. My name is Heedley Bell, and I am the managing partner of Mill Ridge Farm.
We've got a sub coming in. This is Yarber replacing Feaser. And I think Yarber is going to be doing the setting now. No, I'll take that back. That's not true. They've got Pearson back into the game. Yarber with the pass. Pearson sets, and wow, what a strong hit by Ryan Thomas.
We have another substitution for Great Crossings. Number 6, Kaylin Fowl is in the game.
There's a good look at Ryan Thomas right there.
Kaylin Fowl is in the game now, and she is up to serve.
And that just trickles over for an ace.
That one barely got over the net, but it counts for a point just the same.
It's a little jump floaty she had there, and that one hit a little stronger. This is Julianne Lush with the swing, and she gets the kill. Olivia Barker back to serve now. Another strong hit there by Ryan Thomas. She will now go back to serve as the Lady Warhawks down by 1. And no touch.
Yep. I think that was Reagan McLean.
I didn't see a
hit that ball.
touch, so. Lexi Taylor?
Yes, Lexi Taylor, the libero for Western Hills, up to serve.
Yes. It's very hard to hear each other in here, folks, so if you hear us talking over one another, that is why.
And we can't see each other's mouths moving either,
and
thanks to our masks.
That's right. We're wearing masks, so we can't see each other's lips move. Lush with the swing, but it is out Heads up play there by Thomas to duck out of the way.
Number 20, Grace Booker is in for Great Crossings.
This Brooker checks back into the game. But Pearson with the ace serve that trickles over the net. And that ties it up. Two good volleyball teams going at it here in the 41st District Final.
Oh. Nice back set by Nikki Schaus earns a point for Western Hills.
Lush back to serve. Schaefer comes out of the game. Allie Dick back into the game for the Lady Wolverines. Kaba with the bump. And it's a nice hit there by Reagan McLean, who will be joining the Thundering Herd next year at this time.
Reagan McLean now up to serve.
Nice
Great
dig.
save, yes.
Wasn't quite enough, however. Hills will get the point. Now, Nikki Schaus, their setter. But she doesn't get as lucky as some of the Lady Warhawk servers, and it doesn't trickle over the net. This is Kaba, I believe. Morgan Kaba, she's a junior for the Lady Warhawks.
And she is the libero, I believe.
Yes, you can tell that, but she has the different colored jersey. Lady Warhawks have regained the lead after jumping out to a 3-0 lead. Western Hills came back and led by a couple of points, but now Great Crossing. That one tricked Olivia Barker just a little bit. She should have moved her feet to the right a little bit,
Yeah.
but it could have had some movement on the ball.
Oh, just a floater.
Lexi
Popped over by
Taylor
their
bumps it
libero.
out of bounds. And
Great
Kaba,
Crossings is on somewhat of a run now with Kaba's serves.
yeah.
A tip by Dick.
That set was just a little low.
Oh,
Schaus gets it to fall over, and
somewhat untraditional. It was Allie Dick who passed it to Schaus that time.
hit her to setter.
That's
kinda.
right.
Fernanda Fuentes will now serve.
Just bumped over.
Oh, and Barker's dink, just not enough.
Still a very close game, within 3 points right now. Seems like Western Hills is hanging on a lot better than they did at their last meeting.
Tight set.
Oh, tricky set by
yes,
number
but
3.
Fuentes picked it up. Or excuse me, Gracie Singleton picked it up. And Kuntz blocks it for a point.
All right, we have Kristen Yarber still serving for Great Crossing.
That was a nice volley, that last one was. They go over to Singleton. She rolls it. Pearson. What a swing by Ryan Thomas. I'll tell you what, I have never seen a player like Ryan Thomas. She's somebody that has such a, her approach, her timing is almost perfect in my opinion. All right, we got a timeout on the floor and Great Crossings leading 7-12. Western Hills called it, and we will take it back in a second here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back, folks, to Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium here on the campus of Western Hills High School for the 41st District Volleyball Championship. Both teams move on to the region, but, of course, you want to win the championship for the sake of winning the championship.
And I'm sure you probably will get a higher seed as well.
Yes, you get you will play a runner-up of some other district in the region. So you'll have the theory is you have a better seed.
Wow, great hustle by Western Hills to get the ball over. But Great Crossing still earned the point.
Yes, the thing about that is that when you luck out kind of like Western Hills did and they get the ball over, well, then you're out of position.
Yes.
And if the other team can get it back over quickly.
Oh, that was an ace. I think the libero for Western Hills thought it was going to be out, but it was still in those lines.
It was in by about 6 inches. And she's the deepest player, so nobody's able to help her out. Wolverines having a hard time right now passing the ball, and Coach Scott Hudson is called for another timeout, I believe. So, 20-12.
We had a closer game there a few minutes ago. I think it was 12-15, and now Great Crossings has come out and increased that lead to 8.
The people of Frankfort are ready for growth in our community. We need strong leaders who can help bring real changes to our city. Kyle Thompson is ready for the challenge. He's a strong supporter of law enforcement and wants to provide proper funding for our police and emergency services to reduce crime rates. Kyle also plans to work in cooperation with the county to revitalize our parks. It is important to provide for the well-being of all of our Frankfort families. Kyle is ready to take on all of this and more.
But I don't know
Make your voice heard and vote Kyle Thompson for City Commission.
All right, here we go. Welcome back, folks. 20-12 is the score here in set 1. Best 3 out of 5.
Yes, last time they met, Western Hills got 17 in the first game, 16 in the second game, and 15 in the third game.
Well, right now it seems the Lady Warhawks are clicking on all cylinders.
Yes, Yarber has had the serve for quite a while now.
Good pass that time. Dick with a nice swing, but it's blocked. Singleton rolls it. Yarber digs it. Pearson sets it. And Thomas hits it, but it's blocked out of bounds.
That was a great volley to watch, though.
Yes, it was.
Yarber still with the serve for Great Crossings. Allie Dick tried to pass it, but it went right off her hands, out of bounds.
I don't know. I think Garber this may be like her 7th serve or something like that. She's been back there for a while.
It's been a long time.
We have a 10-point lead now, and the game was close.
All right,
Gracie Singleton puts it away finally for Western Hills. Lady Dick comes out. Schaefer comes in. Anna Schaefer is a junior. She'll be serving now. And again,
Yes, great serve.
leads off with an ace.
That time it was Reagan McLean who mispassed that ball.
Yeah, I think she was the one that happened to last time. It's really hard to tell from the angle we are at here. If we were shooting it from like the end zone, so to speak, it may have some side-to-side movement, which you really can't see here.
Yes.
Taylor digs it up. Bump set. That's a nice set. And that goes over to Lush, and she pushes it over. Feeser.
All right.
And
She
now-
has called a Great Crossings timeout now.
Great Crossing has called timeout. 22-15. We'll take it as well. You're watching high school volleyball on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Jenny Millen. I'm owner and chiropractor at Triple Crown Chiropractic and Wellness. I started this practice in 2010, and Traditional Bank is the 4th bank I've tried. After switching, I feel like I'm home. I'm from a small town, and that hometown feel of knowing that they care about where you are now and where you are going in the future, that is a win-win for me.
(22-15) is your score. Great Crossing has the lead. They were the number 1 seed going into this tournament. Western Hills the number 2 seed, but both teams are playing hard volleyball. It's exciting to watch these two teams go at it.
They are. I have to say, volleyball, high school volleyball has really, really improved here in the local area, especially since, I played about 12 years ago, and I'm really happy to see the game play has really improved since then.
I think that's due to a lot to in Frankfort. They now have volleyball at the middle school level, and
They have a club team now as well, don't they?
yes, they do. FIVA.
Great Crossings got that point, I believe. Yes.
Yep, hit that line. Ref called it in.
Yes, but it definitely helps now that girls are able to start playing at a younger age. So by the time they get to high school, they already have a lot of those skills.
Yes, they've been playing for a while. Taylor,
Back row
she's
attack,
the
I love
libero
it.
that's not afraid.
Oh,
And
wow.
Singleton puts it down.
Good volley there by both teams.
Lacey Taylor is one of those players that has just, you don't see many liberos that are not afraid to really attack the ball from the back row. And that serve by Barker goes wide. So now we're at set point here. I think Kaba comes out of the game, and she is replaced by Kaylin Fall, F-A-U-L. There's Kaylin. Serving for set point. Barker bumps it. Taylor is going to swing again. Western Hills is the only team I know that designs plays for the libero to attack the ball.
Yes, well, it worked the last time, so why not do it again? I'm sure with it being uncommon, it's something that a lot of teams aren't used to.
Oftentimes when they hit it from back there, it's because of a busted play, but they will specifically set it up so that Taylor gets the swing. Lush hits it hard, but she is stuffed by Marley Stats. And Great Crossing gets the win here in set 1.
And they have the same exact score as they had during the first game when they met on September 29th.
25-17. All right. Well, we've got about 3 minutes. We're going to take a short little break, and we'll come back quickly here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back, folks. I want to mention right now that this game is brought to you by the Frankfort Volleyball Association. The Frankfort Volleyball Association is a nonprofit group that promotes volleyball in the capital city. It runs the adult leagues and usually runs some high school, middle school girls leagues, and it supports booster clubs of some of the high school teams in the area. So they agreed to pay for the streaming rights of this game. So we want to thank the Frankfort Volleyball Association. And I also want to point out that one of its board members is Mr. Steve Spradlin, who is the down ref in tonight's contest. So, thank you, Frankfort Volleyball Association, for helping support coverage of the 41st District Tournament. All right, I think, I forget now, who started off serving? Do you remember last game?
I don't remember. But here's my question. Do they not switch sides?
Oh, they have it all year long. You have not seen volleyball since
No.
COVID, have you? Yes. They do not switch sides. They do not shake hands. They do
I
not,
noticed that.
They do not go at the end and underneath the net and slap hands.
Mm-hmm.
They come out to the middle of their side of the court and they wave at each other.
Yes, I saw that in the beginning of the game, but I didn't
So-
realize that it also prevented them from switching sides.
Yes,
That's
that
interesting.
that's the way COVID.
It has certainly changed everything.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Because there are certainly some gyms where one side has an advantage. Not here at Western Hills, but there are some.
I'll tell you what, I've played in a few gyms that if the sun is going down, which it is right now, and there are low windows, it would certain spots on the floor you couldn't see.
Oh, yeah.
Nice back set. And
It was Grace Booker, I believe, with the kill.
yes, and it wouldn't have mattered because Allie Dick was in the net anyway. So nice set there by Pearson. Hit the antenna.
Schaus tried to get there, but Taylor's pass was out of her reach.
And Lush shanks that one. Ace serve.
Not a good start for Western Hills in the second game.
Annie Pearson, she's one of the seniors for Great Crossing. And that's Thomas, I think, with the push down and good. Lush, her pass again off the mark. Wolverines, they go through spurts, at least they have in this match so far, to where they just having a hard time handling the ball. I gave that last point to Western Hills. I have to somehow gave a point to Western Hills, and they don't have any points. Quick set there to Reagan McLean. she makes them pay. And Coach Scott Hudson has already called a timeout. So,
yes, the score right now is 6 for Great Crossings to 0 for Western Hills. Annie Pearson for Great Crossings has served all 6 of those points so far.
yeah. Like I said, she's a senior. They have, I think, 3 other seniors. There's a Laura Wilson, Reagan McLean, who we've talked about before, and Kirsten Yarber. So,
Kirsten Yarber also has already signed to play college ball. She will be going to Southeast State in Iowa.
they are a talented team. And even though it's their second year of existence, Western Hills is to Scott County High School, Great Crossing is to Scott County High School what Western Hills is to Franklin County High School, or at least was 40 years ago. It's the new school on the western side of the county. So these girls have been playing volleyball, but at Scott County. And Scott County certainly is no slouch.
I think that was number 20, Grace Booker, with the kill.
And it is 7-0 already. That's going to be tough to come back. And that also is
another ace.
Another unlikely mistake by Lexi Taylor. She just doesn't make these mistakes. I've seen her play several times, and she thinks the ball's going out, and it lands about 6 inches inside. Schaefer with the pass. And we're going to have
we're going to
a replay. And I don't know what the supposed call would have been. I thought maybe somebody was in the net, but I couldn't really tell.
I couldn't tell either.
Oh. Well, the ball don't lie, as they say. So
another mishandled pass.
9-0, and Scott Hudson cannot pull out much more of his hair. He's going to hate that I said that.
Well, I can't say I blame him. Western Hills is on the board.
Allie Dick with the kill, if you can call it that.
We have Nikki Schaus up to serve.
The one thing about, and we've got out of rotation call against
Great Crossings.
Great Crossing. So that point will go to Hills. Not called often, but Steve Spradlin saw it and called it, and Coach Ivetic did not have any problem with it. And
kill by Allie Dick. Western Hills is starting to claw their way back.
This may be a set of runs. I don't know. They like that quick set in the middle. Great Crossing does to Reagan McLean. Yarber comes out and Stats comes in. Ryan Thomas. Good swing by Barker off the high hands, and that was coming down quick. And Lexi got a hand on it, but could not put it away.
No, that ball bounced so far off her hands, it was in the rafters.
Wow. They hit the ball hard. The Lady Warhawks do.
Yes, the server is serving with a different ball. They have now retrieved the original ball.
And that one drops in front of Taylor.
Another hard serve by Great Crossings.
Now, either the scoreboard is right There it is. They finally caught up with me. I thought we had a different score, but now we match. Kaba. Nice dig there by Taylor off the swing of Stats.
Oh, that was tipped by Ryan Thomas for the point.
The thing is Western Hills is not playing that poorly. It's just that Great Crossing's that good. When I first saw Great Crossing play, I think it's when they played Franklin County, and they were 0 for 6. They had not, I think they were 0 for 6, or they at least started off 0 for 6. But the reason why is that they're 0 for 6. They played all the tough teams in the state. It was like, so 15-3, and Coach Hudson has called a timeout. We'll take it as well. You're watching 41st District Volleyball on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
The people of Frankfort are ready for growth in our community. We need strong leaders who can help bring real changes to our city. Kyle Thompson is ready for the challenge. He's a strong supporter of law enforcement and wants to provide proper funding for our police and emergency services to reduce crime rates. Kyle also plans to work in cooperation with the county to revitalize our parks. It is important to provide for the well-being of all of our Frankfort families. Kyle is ready to take on all of this and more. Make your voice heard and vote Kyle Thompson for City Commission.
Well, I can't imagine what Coach Scott Hudson is telling the Lady Wolverines. You know, you just got to kind of keep your head up here at this point. I mean,
yeah, they looked so good in the last matchup. You know, they were hanging tough for the majority of the game.
Yeah.
It's hard when you start off 0-9, I think it was.
Yeah. And it's, you know, there's no real strategic mistakes, I don't think, that they're making. It's just that, you know, balls hit hard and you try to react the best you can to it. And sometimes you just can't get there in time. Now, you know, that will be an exception. And
yes, that was...
Allie Dick realizes it and she pats her chest, says, my bad, my bad.
Yes, that was out of bounds. That's another case, though, of just a really hard-hit ball mishandled.
Yes. This particular set has been all Great Crossing.
That ball barely went over the net, and Western Hills wasn't prepared for that.
What a nice serve. Way to mix it up. Keep them back on their heels for several serves in a row, and then you just drop it at their feet.
Yeah. Again, that was a technical error on that one where Allie Dick swung into the net.
Yeah, it's hard when you get, you're down this much and you get frustrated, and it's very difficult. They purposely set Taylor. And that is out. So Hills gets a point. That was Grace Brooker with the swing, and she actually leads Great Crossing in kills, but we have not heard, we haven't really called her name much tonight.
No, we haven't seen a lot from her yet.
But she has 116 kills, I believe, on the season. Lush tracks it down. Singleton sends it over. And Ryan Thomas just puts it down. She's as tall as Allie Dick, and
was that Ryan Thomas or Reagan McLean?
I'm sorry, Reagan McLean.
Yes, I think I made that same mistake earlier.
16-18. That's,
Ryan and Reagan kind of is a tongue twister too there.
that's the first service error we've seen by Great Crossing, and it'll be Schaefer, I believe, back here to serve. Kaba. Pearson. And
Ouch.
Stats, but it's long. Awfully close. Awfully close. Kaba, Pearson, Kuntz. And this one goes down.
That was that quick set.
Now we've got Brooker coming out, Feeser going in, Pearson coming out, and Micaiah Justice.
This is the first time we've seen Micaiah Justice in this game.
Maybe that's the first time we called her name. I can't remember if it may be the first time she's in the game. I really don't remember. We saw her a lot on Monday night, and that's that's a miss hit.
Of course, Great Crossings hasn't had a lot of rotations. They haven't had many servers
that's
because
true.
they have had the lead.
That's true. They Olivia Barker serves it up. Back set, and that goes over to Stats, I believe.
Yes, Great Crossings has a lot of people who can hit the ball. You never know where it's going to come from.
That's the thing. You've got about 4 hitters. Washington has about 4 hitters, and most of the time it's going to be Dick, Lush, Singleton, or Fuentes. And we really have not seen Fernanda play much this match so far, but Great Crossing has probably 6 to 8 hitters.
Yes. That was Ryan Thomas that time.
And the hitters they have are D1 college hitters, So there's that. That may have been going long, but Schaefer couldn't risk it, and she hit it, and it goes out. Set point here in set number 2. This is Jarver, another girl that's going to play college volleyball, and she drops it in front of Schaefer. And 25-7 is your score. And Great Crossing leads 2-0. We'll be back with more action here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
The people of Frankfort are ready for growth in our community. We need strong leaders who can help bring real changes to our city. Kyle Thompson is ready for the challenge. He's a strong supporter of law enforcement and wants to provide proper funding for our police and emergency services to reduce crime rates. Kyle also plans to work in cooperation with the county to revitalize our parks. It is important to provide for the well-being of all of our Frankfort families. Kyle is ready to take on all of this and more. Make your voice heard and vote Kyle Thompson for City Commission.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
So when you think about a banking relationship, you want someone who's going to be there with you in good times and particularly in bad times. And when we think about traditional bank, that's the kind of partnership and family member we're looking for. They have the same values we have, they care for their people, and they want you to do well. My name is Heatley Bell, and I am the managing partner of Mill Ridge Farm.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Western Hills High School, Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium. And what we just witnessed was a good old-fashioned butt whipping as Great Crossing really put it on this Western Hills team. But Tate, the first set was not so bad until the very end.
Yeah, they were hanging in there. Like, they even had a lead at one point.
Yeah.
And then they ended up with the same score they had in the first time that they played Great Crossings in the first game of a 17 loss to 25.
So 25-17, not so bad, but that
Right.
last game was what, 25-7?
7, yeah.
Yes, so
Western Hills really needs to do something here or else
they've got to
they're
turn
out
it
of it.
around, yeah. Well, the good thing is they still go on to the region as
That's true.
a region runner-up. And they get the first point as the Lady Warhawks hit it out of bounds.
that's a better start than last time for sure. All right, Allie Dick with the kill that time.
So now Western Hills with the lead. From the back row, but it's long. So I don't know what Coach Hudson and his assistant said to the team in that little break, but
It's working.
it's got them fired up so far. Lush digs it up.
And that
that's
was
in there.
Wow.
I didn't see who hit that ball. Did you see who hit that
No,
ball?
I didn't, but it landed right in that back corner.
Perfect. Yes. So that causes Coach Ivetic to call timeout. Stop the bleeding here early. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching the 41st District title game here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
The people of Frankfort are ready for growth in our community. We need strong leaders who can help bring real changes to our
It's
city.
hard to see 'cause of
Kyle
the
Thompson
computer,
is ready
too.
for the challenge. He's a strong supporter of law enforcement and wants to provide proper funding for our police and emergency services to reduce crime rates. Kyle also plans to work in cooperation with the county to revitalize our parks. It is important to provide for the well-being of all of our Frankfort families. Kyle is ready to take on all of this and more. Make your voice heard and vote Kyle Thompson for City Commission.
So Western Hills is fired up. They've got a 4-0 lead here in set 3, but they're down 2-0 overall. Schaus serves. Kaba. Pearson. This time she goes over to Grace Brooker, the leader in kills for the team.
What we just saw is why she's the leader in kills.
Yes.
That was a very hard driven ball.
This is Thomas, I believe, serving it up. She had a long run, and she leads off with an ace right there.
Yeah, Lush just couldn't handle that pass. That's what got him in trouble in the second set.
Lush off the net. Pearson digs it up, and Great Crossing keeps it alive. And that is a big block
That was
by
Fuentes.
Fernanda Fuentes. She leads the Western Hills team in blocks. And there's Fernanda. She's going back to serve. And I think she's just a junior, I believe. Yes, just a junior. But this time, Brooker with the kill. We got a sub coming in here as Kaba goes back to serve. Yarber replacing Justice. And
Yarborough is going back to
Kaba
serve.
comes out. So somebody else wants to come in also. Pearson takes it over on 2, but Western Hills figures it up. Easy ball, though. And this time, I think McLean hits it into the net. I don't think that was a block. I think she just hit it into the net.
Yes.
Allie Dick comes out. Schaefer comes in.
That was Jasmine Kuntz with that tip.
Now we have Stats coming into the game and Feeser coming into the game for Great Crossing. Feeser will serve it up. Let's see if she can get her serve working here. Free ball, well placed, but still.
Two
So they've
swings
dug.
by McLean, picked up by Western Hills.
Yes, bump set. McLean's going to go for it three
Swings by
times,
McLean, picked up.
but the Wolverines can't do it effectively the final time.
No.
Tegan Feeser. Schaus takes it over on 2. And McLean's never cleared, they say. 4 hits. Point to the Lady Wolverines.
We have a much closer game this third set, 7
Yes.
to 5.
Hills in the lead at the moment. They fake it to Coots. They give it to McLean. Is there a touch? No. They're really setting McLean a lot right now. Kuntz. Schaefer hits the deck for the Wolverines. Taylor puts it over, and now Thomas hits the deck for the Lady Warhawks.
Bumped over by McLean.
And that dink is out of bounds. Point to Great Crossing. Nice volley.
It's Kaylin
McLean comes
Fowl.
out, and who's this?
Kaylin Fowl, I believe is how you say it.
F-A-U-L. I'm not sure.
We apologize, Kaylin, if we pronounced your name wrong.
And Lush hits it through the block. Lexi Taylor with the serve. Kaba, nice pass to Feeser. Fakes it to Kuntz. Thomas hits it. Kaba sets it to Booker. No, Stats, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Lexi Taylor tried to get a hand on it right there, but just couldn't get there in time.
She took a hard angle on that shot, too. Yarborough comes out. Micaiah Justice comes in. Kaba, Morgan Kaba will go back to serve. Schaus to Fuentes, tips it over. The double block gets the point. Lush. And that was Stats again. And now she's going to check out of the game. She and Feaser as Pearson and Brooker come back in. And Pearson will serve it up. Lady Warhawks trail, as you can see on your screen. And Julianne Lush shanks it. Annie Pearson.
Yeah, that was a double hit there by Micaiah Justice. Nikki Schaus with the serve.
Nice pass by Kaba. Pearson dug up by Julianne Lush. Taylor. Oh, a nice dig
Good
there
up
by
that was Nikki
Schaus.
Schaus.
Dick rolls it. Kaba to Pearson. Back set to Brooker. It's blocked by Dick. Lush, Thomas. I'm getting my redheads confused here. And that's in there.
Wow, that was a great volley by both teams.
Yes. Exciting to watch. Reagan McLean comes back into the game. Ryan Thomas will serve.
Great crossings could tie it up right here.
Nice pass by Taylor. This is Brooker. Dug by Taylor. Dick with the swing, and it's blocked out of bounds. Fuentes now will go back to serve. It's almost like you got a Jekyll and Hyde Western Hills team, you know? You had the Western Hills team of the first half of the first set, and then you had this other team
Yes.
for the rest of the first set and all of the second set.
Yes.
But now in the third set, you've got that team back.
Yeah. I'm glad they, were able to come back to that and not let that second game get them down.
Folks, the score is messed up on your screen. It's actually 12-11. I gave the point to the wrong team. I'll fix that here in a moment. And that was
number
Brooker.
20, Grace Brooker.
Grace Brooker puts it down. Now the score is 12-12.
We have Kristen Yarber serving for Great Crossings into the net.
Into the net. So now it is indeed, the game is caught up with my scoreboard, 13-12.
That was convenient. And Anna Schaefer with the serve.
We go to McLean again, and
unfortunately, her pass went into the net, and
that's just a dangerous place for a pass to go,
It is.
really, because the setter doesn't know really what to, should I try to pull it out of the net or should I tip it over? But you had a block standing there waiting on if you tipped it over.
Yep.
So, Feaser with the serve. Nice pass there. Schaus. I get dink was by Barker, maybe. Taylor with the miss hit. So now, I think for the first time this game, Great Crossing has the lead.
I believe you're right.
Again, a dangerous place for that pass to go.
Yes, not much a setter can do with that.
And, the thing is, you might it might be, one could argue it'd be better if it just went ahead and went on over.
Yeah.
It was an overpass because at least that way you have a chance to dig it up maybe.
That's true.
McLean into the net.
You have Olivia Barker now with the serve.
Her older sister is the senior that's on the bench with the busted knee. And what we have here, was there a rotation call again? Is that what it was?
I'm not sure.
Good look by Kaba.
The down ref's back is to me, so I couldn't tell what he was doing with his hands.
I see. We got Kaylin Fall coming back in to serve. And that's a double contact, I believe. Yes. Schaus sends a free ball over. Kaba, the Feezer, the Coots. She puts it down.
She did a back set to Coots that time, not the quick set that she typically does.
Oh, nice serve, but Taylor gets there for the Wolverines. And Ryan Thomas just hammers the ball.
Western Hills coach Scott Hudson calls a timeout.
Wolverines call their first timeout. They do have another one in their back pocket if they choose to use it. We'll take one as well. This is the Bluegrass Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Jenny Millen. I'm owner and chiropractor at Triple Crown Chiropractic and Wellness. I started this practice in 2010, and Traditional Bank is the fourth bank I've tried. After switching, I feel like I'm home. I'm from a small town, and that hometown feel of knowing that they care about where you are now and where you are going in the future, that is a win-win for me.
Welcome back, folks. Your score is 19-15. Great Crossing has just recently taken the lead in this set, but they won the previous two sets, and they're 6 points away from becoming the district champions. The good news for Western Hills is that should they lose, they'll still get to go and play. Their season is not over. Oh, nice little dink there by Thomas, but it's picked up by the Wolverines.
And Ryan
Thomas got too far underneath that one. Smart timeout called by the Wolverines. This is Lexi Taylor playing her last volleyball game on this court.
And served it out, unfortunately.
We got Justice coming back into the game. And Kaba going back to serve. Morgan Kaba. Schaus bump sets to Fuentes.
But she is blocked.
I think that's stats that just said, not today. Not today. Wow, what a nice serve that was. Kuntz is their block leader, I've noticed, for, I think, for Great Crossing. She's got 44 blocks.
Ah,
Wow.
yes.
My goodness. This is something we have not seen until just now. Morgan Kaba for Great Crossing is just hammering the ball. Just hammering it with a jump serve, and she has dropped 2 of them in there. And they're 2 points away from ending this thing, Tate.
Yes, there are 5 sets, but if Great Crossings wins the first 3, then there's no need to play those final 2.
Yes, best 3 out of 5. I want to tell folks once again that today's game is brought to you in part by the Frankfort Volleyball Association. I want you to go on Facebook and check them out. Frankfort Volleyball Association, a nonprofit promoting volleyball here in the capital city. They agreed to pay the $120 to KHSAA so we could live stream this game. Thank you very much. Now let's see if we can see Morgan Kaba if she's going to do it again. I mean, it's just coming in here, you know, just like she's mad almost.
Oh,
Well,
into the net. You jinxed her.
The announcer jinx. The announcer jinx. Happens all the time.
Still, she hit it into the net very powerfully.
Julianne Lush, if they want to keep playing tonight, they got to score some points right quick. Feeser, and Feeser is having a rough night. She is a better player than what she's shown tonight.
She was called for the double just then.
Oh, and Lush hits it into the net, and now it's going to be set and match point. Stats is going to come out of the game. Brooker is coming in. Feeser is going out, and Pearson is going in for Great Crossing. And Pearson, their senior setter, is going to try to end this thing, try to give them the championship. It's going to be a free ball, perhaps. No? Dick keeps it alive for the Wolverines.
Nikki Schaus with the serve.
She'll have to serve 5 straight times. That's Fall with the pass. And Ryan Thomas, who else? Hammers it home, and Great Crossing wins the district tournament. They were the number 1 seed, not unexpected. And Western Hills should be very proud of themselves because for the first time, I don't know, not for the first time, but this is, I think, the best Western Hills team I have ever seen. And I have watched high school volleyball in these parts for a very long time. And so that they should not be, should not hang their head at all. And they still get to go on to play the region. Unfortunately, this is the last volleyball game that we'll be covering this season on the Bluegrass Sports Network. We do have soccer tonight, which is probably going on right about now. Over at Great Crossing, it's the region girls soccer. I believe it's Lafayette versus Lexington Catholic. Tomorrow night, we've got 2 football games. Anderson County hosting Lexington Catholic and Frankfort High School hosting Berea. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we're bringing you some baseball games. Kentucky versus Tennessee High School. It's a showcase, if you will. It's a high school seniors that have not signed a college scholarship, and they've grouped them. The Kentucky ones are playing the Tennessee ones in 4 games.
Okay.
So that since colleges can't recruit during COVID, this is a chance that college recruiters can tune into that broadcast or maybe show up in person and see them play. But we'll bring it to you. You'll see some of the top baseball talent in those 2 states here on the Bluegrass Sports Network. That's going to do it for us, folks. Thank you, Tate Hyatt, for helping me out tonight. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thanks for having me. It's been fun.
And thank you all for tuning in. We will see you next time right here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.